Are you struggling to come up with a down payment? Well, you're not alone. Saving for a house can feel very overwhelming, but what if I told you that there are creative ways to save on your down payment faster than you might think? In this video, I'm going to be sharing some powerful strategies that are going to help secure your down payment and get you closer to homeownership. Let's dive in. What's up, everyone? My name is Jack Bouvier with dynamic Saskatoon real estate market that we have. If you have any questions about either buying, selling, or investing to grow your portfolio, I'd be more than happy to help however I can. Feel free to reach out to me. My contact details are in the description below, along with all my free resources on my website as well. I'd be happy to connect with you and help you achieve your real estate goals. So one of the main things to consider is government programs and incentives that are out there. There's what's called a first-time home buyer incentive in Canada that offers shared equity loans to help reduce your monthly mortgage payments. Those are a great bonus. Also, you can take advantage of the RRSP home buyers plan, and this allows first-time home buyers to save up to $35,000 from their RRSPs tax-free, which goes towards their first house, as well as there's what's called a first-time home savings account, FHSA for short, and this is a max contribution room of $40,000, which is tax-free, that is strictly used for your first home purchase, and it's similar to either like a mix of a TFSA and RRSP. It is tax deductible, it is tax-free as well, and it can only be used towards your first house. So as a first-time home buyer, I would try to take advantage of all of these key areas and try to leverage them as best as possible to make sure that you're getting the most amount from your down payment towards your house. Another way that you can save up for your down payment is simply just your side hustle, your extra income, and your savings plan towards your down payment. Lots of people are working past their 9 to 5. They got extra sources of income that they're saving up towards their first house. Try to do things like freelance work potentially. You can offer your services on places like Upwork, Fiverr, or TaskRabbit, freelancer.com. They can all help you earn extra income for side jobs with clients online. If you're living in a place and you're renting it per se, and you have a vacant room, well, maybe you could rent out that room for $600 to $800 and use that to pay off some of your rent and also to maybe save up more for your down payment. Also, some other areas you can get some extra side income is being an Uber driver or a DoorDash driver, and by using, I know some people who've done that before and they've earned a really good side income, and it's awesome to do on your free time. And if you have any other side skills, potentially like tutoring or consulting, teaching, all those areas are great to leverage your services and have some extra income from other people, plus just adding value to the community and the environment that you're in. Another simple way, maybe not so simple, is to get some family funds and some gifts from family members. Many first-time home buyers do receive gifts from family members to help them with their down payment. You can consider a private family loan, which would just be simply borrowing from a relative with low or no interest, which can be much more affordable than traditional loans. Make sure that all family members are on board with it. You talk to your lawyer to kind of negotiate the terms and the agreement and everything, and make sure it's in writing as well. It's not just all verbal, because you never know exactly what can happen. And just make sure you document everything correctly. Lenders often do require a significant letter stating that the money is a gift, not a loan. Another great way to save up for your down payment is to simply sell some of those unused items and assets that you may have that are just kicking around collecting dust. You can sell unused electronics, furniture, clothing, collectibles, all on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji or Craigslist or eBay. Those are all great areas to just sell off some of the things that you don't need, and you'd be surprised as to how much some people are willing to pay for it. Another consideration is potentially liquidating some of your other stocks or crypto, depending on the markets and depending your financial situation. If you're really focusing on buying a house, well, then leverage all your assets and your potential resources towards that endeavor and that goal of yours. Consider potentially downsizing your vehicle. If you have a big vehicle and it's worth a lot, maybe you can downsize. Many people don't realize that they're probably sitting on thousands of dollars worth of unused items that can contribute to a large down payment. And another simple trick is simply just lowering your expenses and saving more. Simple, small adjustments can make big savings, like cut unnecessary subscriptions such as streaming services or maybe gym memberships or food delivery apps. They can all add up. Or simply going out for coffee every single day and on your way to work getting that Starbucks $6 to $7 might not seem like a lot, but day after day, that's 30, 40, $50 every single week, which works out to $100 every single month, which does add up. So even with your providers, such as maybe your phone bill or your internet or your insurance for your car or whatever the case may be, try to negotiate if you can. Not everything is a final sale price. If you're in for deals, which I think all of us humans are, then try to just see if you can get a better deal with the provider and save a couple bucks that way as well. Another great area is just to simply meal prep and cook at home rather than going out all the time. Cutting back on eating out can save lots of money every single month as well. And another area is to use potential cash back and savings from your credit cards or points that you may have, which can also add up to your savings. And if you have trouble saving, well, a simple, quick way is to set up an automated savings plan. So that way, every single time you get a paycheck or pay stub from your employer, then a certain portion, 10% or whatever, goes into a separate savings account. So then that way you know that you have some money put away for savings towards your house, and the rest can be used for living expenses and whatever else. Now on to the topic of the down payment, not necessarily all the other savings and other ways you can save up for your down payment, but to use other sorts of incentives and programs. So if you are your first time home buyer, you can put down as low as 5% down. So you will have to pay an additional premium and insurance since it is a lower down payment and higher loan amount for the bank. However, previously just talking to my mortgage broker, with that lower down payment, you're going to be getting interest rates. Yes, you will have to pay a higher insurance premium for that lower down payment, but with the lower interest rates and the lifetime of the loan, you're going to be saving on those monthly payments, which will then equal more savings compared to paying that interest. So I always recommend, if you can put down the 5%, do it if you are going to be holding it for the long term. So that is a great consideration. Also, if a potential family member or friend wants to co-buy or co-sponsor the title, then that might also help you actually get approved for a higher amount as well. So by talking to friends and family members that you might want to buy the house with, that could also help out too. There's so many creative ways to come up with your down payment. You just need the right strategy, whether it's using government programs or earning extra income or cutting expenses. You can reach your home ownership goal faster than you might think. So if you want help planning your next home purchase or finding the right financial options, feel free to give me a call, reach out to me. My contact details are in the description below, along with all my free links to my website. I'd be more than happy to connect with you and help you achieve your real estate goals.